Welcome to Dad Guide. I'm Cooper, and today we were talking about the Ellie Baby Pro. Is this camera worth it? Is this product right for you? So to break down this review, we're going to go into three main areas. We're going to talk about the function and features. We're going to talk about the reliability, the connection in it, and then the durability. Is this product going to last? And with this camera like this, it is a smart monitor. So you have some very interesting features. And one of the most things that all these cameras have is a good camera. What I think stands out about this camera is it's 2.5K, but it's very reliable. And one of the coolest things about this for a smart monitor, which you don't get in a lot of the other smart monitors, is you can control the angle on your phone. You can actually click where you want it to go. And why I think this is so important is I had a smart monitor up in my toddler's room. He's not an infant anymore, so he can get in and out of his crib on his own. So nighttime, nap times, they can be a bit of an adventure. What this camera lets you do is you can scroll it through the room and you can see what's going on. So I think that's really cool. I really like it. And it's something that I haven't had. And now that I've had it, I don't think I could ever go back to one that doesn't have it. The other things I want to talk about are the sleep monitoring. So this can monitor back 7 days. It's going to give you sleep history reports. And you get a good idea how your baby's doing. And because it does have that smart AI technology, it's going to track the movements. You have different alerts you can set up. Rollover, like most of the smart cameras have. This one notification works really well. It'll pop up right in your phone, so you don't have to worry about that. Crying. One of the cool things about this camera is you can have it set up so it will play a lullaby on cry. So maybe if it's the middle of the night and your baby's maybe a little squirmy, you might want to say, it can play a quick song and maybe put them back to sleep so you don't have to get up. Again, it's one of those things that maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, but it is there and it is cool. Some of the other things I like about this camera is it has a hard SD card. So you can actually plug in just a regular SD card. It comes with it, a micro one, and it will record the videos and everything you want directly to that card. So you're not worried always about having stuff go into the cloud. You don't have to worry about it. When I was setting this app up, I really like to see that it mentions right in it through the developer that this data isn't shared, and you can confirm that when you look at the Apple Store, for example. It shows that this data from your child is not going to be going out there. So you don't have to worry about that same kind of cloud system where maybe you fill up a storage with one and you have to upgrade. This, just plug in an SD card. When it's full, you can pop it out. And because of this, you can do the same thing. You can have it record on your phone and you're going to be able to see those memories. You have different memory reports on this camera, so it goes in and you can share that with up to 5 people you can have logged into that. So that's a really cool feature that I really like. Another really cool aspect of this camera is that you can actually talk to your child. And I say that because some of the other cameras that I've looked at, I've personally owned, I've reviewed some of them, the connection between your end and your child's end isn't always the best. This thing has a great speaker and you can really pick up on what your kid's saying, whether they're crying. It comes through super clear through your phone, and that's something I think is very important. And I've had hit and miss on a lot of the other cameras, especially the outgoing from your phone to the camera. I found a lot of them they really lack in that aspect. In this camera, that is not an issue at all. I was playing around with it with my toddler just the other day, and he was finding it hilarious. He can talk back and forth and he just loves doing that. So that's something that is super important, and I've really enjoyed using it on this camera. This has become my full camera for my toddler. Like I was mentioning earlier, with being able to change the view on it, angle it, you don't have to worry about your child getting out of the sight if they wake up from a nap a little early or if anything's going on. You have full control over that. So that's such a nice feature, and I really, really enjoy it. Another nice feature about this product is the baby memory. So it does automatically capture some of those memories, and you can have it automatically capture it to that built-in memory system. So when you're using that system, the baby memory system, it'll save it directly to that camera, to the SD card that you have in it. So if you ever want to go back in the future and look through some of those memories, it's right there. And that's really nice when maybe down the road you're not going to be looking at the cloud all the time. So to have that actual hard copy, I think it's going to be super important, and it's something that a lot of parents don't think about. I know I didn't myself until I got this camera, and then it was kind of like, wow, this is kind of something super important that I wasn't thinking about. So I made sure to go back on my other cameras and kind of pull everything off the cloud and save it. But without that kind of reminder, it could have been something that was lost. So that's something that's super important. The next point I want to talk about is the connection. Does this product hold connectivity to Wi-Fi and to your phone? And that's something that's super important to me. I've had a lot of connection issues with other baby monitors, especially the smart AI monitors. I've had dropped video, dropped audio, notifications not working, and I'm very happy to say that using this product, I've never had that issue. When you enter in the app, you power the camera up, it's always active. It doesn't shut off. You don't have those Wi-Fi drops that you might have, and setting it up is a breeze. When I was setting this up, you download the Ellie Baby app, you put your camera in, you hit a button, and it connected super quickly. I've had difficulty with other cameras. The connection process for the smart Wi-Fi monitors can be kind of a nightmare, and this one never dropped signal, so that was something I was really happy to see. And the notifications on this go through really quickly, so they're very timely. You can change how you want them set up, and that's something that I think is also super important. Now, talking about the durability of this product, I noticed the second I picked it up, it had a pretty significant weight to it. It's something that I think is going to be very long lasting. It doesn't feel cheap at all. There's no kind of squishy plastics like I've seen in some other monitors. It's just a great product overall. I think the build quality on it is really strong. I think it's going to last a very long time. If you're planning on having multiple kids, this is something you're going to be able to use over and over again. When I was doing the unboxing of it, one thing I think is really cool as well is how it actually connects to the crib. You have basically a grip, so you can attach it anywhere on the crib that you want. So maybe when your child's a little younger, you can put it in the middle, you'll be directly over. And when you do that, you can actually set a fence. So if the child leaves that fence, it automatically senses it and it's going to send that report to you. So that's something that's really important. Not a lot of the monitors have that, and it's not as easy as to set up as the Ellie Baby Pro. So that's another really, really good feature of this product. And with the arm being a clamp, they give you the cushion. You can hook that up. You can set it up so if you just want it to be sitting somewhere for transportation, that works really well. And I noticed this, a lot of the smart monitors I've had, you actually have a base, and from that base they send up a big long pole that sticks over, which is cool. But if you're trying to take it somewhere and you're going to be putting your baby in a crib, I know we went to a couple cottages this past couple of years, and you basically had to always rig something up. You're maybe putting the monitor on a couple books to look over, where this one, you just clamp it to the crib. It's so simple, so easy. I never thought about it before, but it works so much better. So I think that's a great product design, and I think Ellie did a really good job with that. Overall, this is a product that I highly recommend. I've tested it for a while now, and it's been great. I've had no issues. I think the features on it are exceptional. Not always that I've had that. If you look at some of my other reviews, I definitely am not scared to say if I don't like a product, and this is something that I would recommend. So overall, great job. This is a camera that is now my full-time baby monitor. It's in that room for good in my toddler's bedroom, so that's great. And I'm looking forward to continually using it. If you've enjoyed this review, please leave a like, please subscribe. And if you are interested in this product, I'm going to have a description below, and I'm also going to have a discount code. So save yourself a little bit of money, and I'll see you next time.